What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to talk about being a lone wolf and the two major mistakes people who view themselves as lone wolves make. Okay, now I'm a big proponent of going on your own, separating yourself, distancing yourself from cultural norms, society, work on yourself, be alone, spend as much time on your own as possible, self-improvement, etc. Develop your own ideas, your own identity. I'm a big fan of that, and I believe you should do it for a period of time, 1 year, 2 years, okay? But I think one of the big mistakes people make is they do it for too long, being a lone wolf for too long. I am also a big believer that after a certain period of time, yes, you go out and you work on yourself and you have your own time, go through that lone wolf phase. But if you really want to get far and you really want to achieve great things, I don't think you're really going to do it on your own in this world. I think you need partners, or a tribe of people, like-minded people, hold the same values, similar goals, etc. People that hold you accountable. There is a thing when you go on the lone wolf and you're not getting any feedback. You're not getting criticism. You have these ideas. You got to test the ideas. How are you going to test them if no one's around to hear them? And you might start to slack a little bit. You're on your own. It's hard to push yourself. It's hard to keep yourself accountable. You need other people to be doing that for you. And again, if you've got a tribe and you've got a connection, there's that saying, network is your net worth, right? And it's very, very true. If you know a lot of people, you got a lot of connections, well, that's not exactly a lone wolf, right? I mean, maybe you're not getting close to these people and, you're still operating on an individual basis. But at the same time, the successful people have tribes, have people, have groups, have partners that help them along that journey. So, yes, go out on your own and do that, but I wouldn't leave it. No, I wouldn't do that for too long a period of time. And the other second big mistake is, this especially happens for the guys that are the lone wolves for a little bit too long. And that mistake is they start to become very resentful of their fellow humans. They become very arrogant and bitter. They start looking at other people as inferior to them. They develop this sort of, I tend to view it a lot of the time, especially if they've been on their own for a long time, this delusional sense of superiority. And I've been down that road, I was on the lone wolf thing. I thought I could do everything on my own, and for a while back. And I had those thoughts and I had those beliefs about other people. Everyone else is just a bunch of idiots. I'm the one who's above it all. I'm spiritually more aware than these people. I know more. Look at these people. They're idiots. They're dumb. They're asleep. The normies. Blah 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 blah. And that's not a good place to be, because there's a lot of people out there, who are also very awake, very aware. But how are you going to know it if you don't give them the time of day? And there's a lot of people that have a lot of potential to become greater, become better, to wake themselves up to everything that's going on. And again, you got to give those people a chance, and you got to reach out and you got to communicate with these people. So if you're just on your own and you're bitter and you believe you're better than everybody else, eventually, you distance yourself more and more, and it's going to be even harder for you to come back and find anyone that's going to help you on that journey. So, I see it so often. I really do. I see it so often. I see guys and girls are making the same mistake here, and believing they can take on the world and achieve all their dreams on their own, and they're just making those two big mistakes. They're on their own for too long. They're missing out on a lot of great people that can help them along the journey, and they're becoming, too arrogant and, looking down on everybody else when there's a lot of great people around, and and a lot of people better than them as well, and greater than them in many other ways, but they just believe, you know, because they're doing it on their own, and that people that aren't doing it on their own don't know what's going on. You know, they're not aware to everything. They're not these awakened people like themselves, and it's very arrogant, it's very delusional. So if if you're watching this and this sort of like clicks with you, maybe this resonates with you, maybe you feel like these things that happen to you a little bit, I recommend, start reaching out, start trying to, get talking to people, figure out if anyone around you has similar interests, look out, there's all types of groups and so many things, so many online things. People are, like-minded people, you don't necessarily have to have, in-person thing, there's a lot of great things, a lot of people making some great discords and everything. This is what I hope to do with the channel. I hope to make, create a sort of tribe, an online thing, a community here of like-minded guys who share a lot of the ideas and values that I do. Because you can't achieve those dreams on your own. I really don't think that anymore. I used to. I don't anymore. I don't view myself as better than anyone anymore, and so forth. I know some things, but I know for sure there's so many people out there that can teach me so much. So if I'm separating myself from them, I'm distancing myself from those, I'm just not going to grow. I'm really not going to grow. So if this is you guys, that's what I recommend. Reach out, find like-minded people, groups, whatever, online, in person, whatever it is. Go to classes and, get talking to people. Reach out. All right, you can't do this on your own. Life's tough. Being on your own, trying to do it by yourself, makes it even tougher, guys. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this helps. Guys, give me a like and subscribe. And comment as well. Help me out with this. I'd love to hear what you think. And join me for the next video.